The province of KwaZulu-Natal is bordered on the east by the Indian Ocean. Shaun Wisedale is one of South Africa's most popular adventurers. He is the first person to have climbed the world's 7 highest peaks. Actively involved in protecting the environment, he relaxes in the ocean when he isn't on an expedition. Today, he's come to a mecca for scuba diving, Aliwal Shoal. This world-renowned dive site was among the first to offer shark diving with no cages. He's accompanied by one of the world's most experienced shark divers, Juan Pereira, who has been passionate about sharks since childhood. He knows that every day around the world, thousands of sharks are unjustly killed, often the victims of their image as killers.
John, just explain what's happening here now. How's this all working?
Sure, what we're doing, we're putting an anchor down. I'm going to throw this carcass overboard. Let me do that now because I'm going to get pulled overboard. Yeah, what we've done is we've put a bucket down with a whole lot of sardines, with a whole lot of anchovy oil. We've got a carcass on the top right at the end. What we're trying to do is create a whole chum slick, and with the hope that the sharks are going to pick up on the chum slick and eventually they'll work their way to the source of where the chum is coming from.
It hasn't taken long for the sharks to congregate just where Juan wanted them. There are about 30 enjoying the bait. Some are over 2 meters long.
You don't get more infested than this, do you?
Jumping.
The public's fascination with sharks means increasing numbers of thrill seekers are flocking to the waters of KwaZulu-Natal. These discovery dives also bring in €2 million annually to the area's economy, so improving the local population's quality of life. It's a safe bet to say that such dives will continue, and so much the better if they're conducted according to the rules and with respect for the sharks. In order to protect fish resources, Aliwal Shoal has been declared a protected marine reserve. Heading north, a 300-kilometer journey, 100 of which are on dirt tracks, takes us to a huge beach. By driving along it, we get to Cosi Bay. Cosi Bay is a restricted access area. Only 16 vehicles are allowed here per day, and you need a special permit to gain admittance. This is another earthly paradise. No hordes of tourists, safe bathing and diving. This protected and closely guarded spot is a marine sanctuary possessing a remarkable ecosystem. The estuary is connected to a series of lakes, some of which contain saltwater fish and freshwater fish. The preservation of this special place is also very important for the local population. The Tonga, who are the only Zulu fishermen, a people that usually practices hunting. Ntetelelo is 22, and he has fished since childhood. A few months ago, he inherited the fishing traps that his father used to use.
I'm a Zulu, a Tonga to be precise. I live here by the lake, and I've fished for years. According to tradition, if your father owns part of the lake with fishing traps that we call kraals, and if you're the eldest son of the family, you inherit your father's site and his kraals. We Tongas are a mixture of Shangans and Zulus. When they marry, their children are Tongas. We only live here on Cosi Bay, and there are very few of us.
The fishing traps work rather like funnels. As the tide comes in, the fish are guided along these walls of branches towards a trap, where they can survive for several days. This technique means the fish is kept fresh. All the fisherman has to do is spear them when he chooses to. Joseph works at Cosi Bay Lodge. Twice a week, he travels up the lakes to get fresh fish for the restaurant.
Oh, yeah, unjani? Ngiyaphila. Ngiyaphila nami. Kuhamba kanjani? Utholile la ufish? Ya, zikhona zikho. Manje bengifuna ze 20 rand la. Angazi kodwa ngino 10 rand. Singakhona. Ya, bengifuna zelokho ze 20 rand. Shuthe ngizokunikeza 10 rand.
Joseph always pays the fishermen a good price, as he knows this is one of the rare opportunities for them to earn cash and to support their families. In the course of the morning, Joseph only buys fish from 5 fishermen, so as not to interfere with the fundamental function of this ancestral practice, to provide food for local families.